What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back for another movie review. This time, it's the Shark Fest, The Meg. Shout out to my Shark Week people out there, man. Yeah, I'm sure you're pretty excited about The Meg. You know what I'm saying? Sharks. How cool is sharks? Sharks didn't make it on my top 10 animal list, but they're in the top 20 for sure. Sharks are so cool. Anyway, man, it's a story about they go underneath this little ice pocket, which they believe was like the ocean floor, but actually it was something underneath there. So there's all kind of species of animals underneath that have been unchanged for millions of years. They was like, yo, look at what we discovered. But at the same time, also down there was a megalodon species of shark. If you're not familiar with a megalodon, it's this huge prehistoric shark that existed back in the day, supposedly extinct until now. So they find the shark, and the shark is after them. The shark is on their asses, okay? And it's up to Jason Statham and a crew of scientists and other people that just do various things in the ocean. Only they can stop it. The cast is colorful, diverse. You got Jason Statham in the lead, some Chinese actors I'm not familiar with. You got Ruby Rose in there. You got Rainn Wilson from The Office. And you got Cliff Curtis, who can play any race under the sun. He's played every race on the planet. This guy's a true chameleon on the racial tip. And my boy Paige Kennedy is in there. It's directed by John Turteltaub, who did the National Treasure movies. The movie, I wanted it to be a lot more fun than it was. I feel like they were tiptoeing around the PG-13 rating the whole time. The whole time. I said this before in a review, rated R that's what you want. When there's a body count to be had, there's an animal out here killing people, you kind of got to go R. I mean, Jaws probably got away with it only because ratings were different then. I don't even know if Jaws is rated R or PG. Jaws was PG. PG-13 didn't exist back then, but man, they were just like, let's just say parental guidance and call it a day. Jaws is, remember when the dude died? The captain dude? The Captain Ahab looking dude. Remember his death? That was bloody and terrifying. That alone should have orchestrated a rated R. That's crazy. Anyway, you had Deep Blue Sea come out in like the year 1999, and I had a great time watching that because it was rated R, the deaths were epic. The Meg though, you could feel the PG-13, you can taste the PG-13. How people were dying, it just wasn't, it wasn't scary enough. When you get killed by a shark, it's just gonna be terrifying. It's gonna be rated R. Either way you slice it. It's gonna be limbs flying around, pieces hanging out. It's gonna be, it's gonna be terrifying. Kids should just be like, I don't wanna be here anymore, Mom. It was kids behind me, like 5, talking loudly, no whispers. Mom, how come the shark ate the cage? And the mom didn't even shush the child up. I didn't wanna be the guy turning around and be like, can you shut the hell up in the back? These kids is out here wild. It was like 2 little kids talking. I'm like, see, if this was rated R, this wouldn't even be the case. They wouldn't even be here. I just felt that the whole movie, man. I was like, man, I can feel that this is PG-13, man. And it's funny too because, you know, they changed directors because Eli Roth, he wanted to go the rated R route. You know how Eli Roth does. They should have let him. They should have let him. But I know they wanted to play it safe and make the money. But for me, I was just like, mediocreness. You're playing it safe. They should have called this movie Playing It Safe. And it was like, some of the characters were enjoyable, the interplay was good, but it was like, ultimately, I don't know, I really didn't, I wasn't on the edge of my seat. I was not on the edge of my seat at all, not once. I was just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? People sacrificing their lives to save the crew. I was like, all right, do that. Like there was no urgency really. I was just like, all right, yeah, you know. It was by the numbers, I guess. I don't know what it was. I just didn't really feel it. And then when the shark comes up on the beach party, it's like, oh, well, here, it's just gonna be just a buffet of bodies and limbs. Not really. People were getting chomped down, but it looked too animated. I was like, all right, you know. Then they make you care about this one little kid that was a brat to his mom just to swim in the water. Like, I want to go swimming. Well, go ahead. Once you're a brat and you bust a brat move to get what you want, I don't care if you live or die in the movie. I'm just being totally honest. Like you didn't serve up a kid that I cared about right there. Like, oh, he's a brat. Let this be a lesson to him. Let him lose a foot. Just so it'd be a lesson to be like, man, last time I mouthed off to my mother, I lost a foot to a shark. Never again. That's all they had to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Paint that picture. Ultimately, you know, popcorn flick, of course, leave your brain at home. I left my brain at home. I went in there brainless, just like, all right, serve it up. I drooled on myself a little bit and walked away just kind of unfulfilled. It was mediocre, you know what I'm saying? Matinee, dollar store maybe, you know what I mean? What are the takeaways from this? Sharks are terrifying because not only are they terrifying, but the ocean itself is already terrifying enough, especially when you're in the middle of it. Now, add in a creature that wants to eat you alive in its territory. What's scarier than that? You're in the middle of the ocean, you hop in. Everybody's heroic in movies. Who's really that heroic in real life to dive in with the shit? My kids have to be in there for me to just dive in without thinking. Man. Another takeaway is never bond with the main character in any movie. Never had that tender moment with the main character. Like, man, you my best friend. I feel the same way. Somebody's gonna get killed. Never bond, never say how you feel about people, just be that odd man out in the group, likable, but still never connect with the main character. Because I'm sure even the characters within the movie know who the main character is in that universe. They'd be like, if this was a movie, you'd be the main character right now. You can feel it in everyday life. You know when you're the main character and when you're not. Know that in the moment. When sharks are on the attack, know that you're not the main character and don't bond with the main character. Keep it on the fence. Anyway, y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of The Meg? Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving Meg, well, actually, The Meg, 2.5 saxophones out of 5. They should have called it The Med. And the med is for mediocre. I'm gonna just go ahead and turn back around. That's my review of The Meg. Let me know what you thought in the comments section below. Do you like shark movies? Of course, movies in this vein, Deep Blue Sea and The Shallows. Both are shark movies I thought were better executed than this joint right here. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.